Now, one thing that's worth talking about is what I'm generally referring to as peak jumps. It's nothing particularly special, it's just having a full jump. But there is a certain property to the game and certain platforms you can reach so long as you have 2 peak jumps. So unsurprisingly, there is a top height to this jump, and that is where you want to put the platform down. Now, if you're doing it whilst you're still moving up, just a little bit, because if you're moving down, you just put a platform down. If you're still moving upwards, now you will actually have a tiny little boost up. It's always the same, around like 10 pixels or so maybe. I don't really know the exact amount, probably a bit less. That will shift your character up so that you don't coincide with the platform as well. You don't just warp your feet into it. So you can probably notice it there. I'm being forced up very slightly. So if you do that twice in a row, there are certain platforms you can reach. Now, this one's a particularly tough one. It's not one I actually do in runs. I don't generally use these techniques in runs, but they would certainly be useful in ILs, and if you get it consistent, go for it. And there's an extra step for this skip I might as well include in this video as well. So let me give it a try. That definitely isn't it. Now there's another property to this, which I might as well explain here, which if you just run into the platform to the right, you're probably not going to meet the top. If you do a running jump into it, there's something I feel, and maybe it's just me, about the collision that makes it a little easier to get to the top if you're moving rather than just jump straight up and then move to the right, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So let me just try this one more time. Of course I'm not going to get it. This one is particularly hard. See, just about. So this is pretty tough. In fact, I cannot do this next trick, so I might as well show it off once I have all my hearts back, because it does require getting hit by that. But let me just go around this bit normally. And this is a fairly recent discovery, so I might as well put it in its own video. Discovered by Xavier EXE. So normally you go right and up and around, but you can actually very easily, with 2 platforms, do that. In fact, you can not get hit, but you're probably going to get hit. And that saves a good 3 or 4 seconds, so it's pretty good. But those peak jumps and the ways they work can be applied in a few other levels, so it's definitely worth keeping in mind that if something seems just out of reach, keep trying, and you might be able to get there, which is a general nice moral to have in life as well.